I want to quickly talk to you about TikTok shop dropshipping. The thing is that TikTok has actually grown in popularity in the last few years, and a lot of dropshippers are actually considering this platform for their main business model. Okay, so people love dropshipping through a Facebook Marketplace, through Instagram, through a Pinterest and other social media, but TikTok shop dropshipping does something even more. TikTok actually gives you speed, gives you a very nimble target audience, okay, and a very agile target audience too. You're looking at a fairly young audience, which is what you want if you are a dropshipper. So one thing you need to understand here is that the whole thing works in a very structured way, okay. First thing first, you want to create a TikTok business account. So if you want to do TikTok shop dropshipping, you got to have a TikTok business account. If you have an individual account, you're not going to be able to do shop dropshipping through TikTok. Okay. So you want to sign up. You want to really visit the TikTok for a business website, and you want to sign up for an account, provide all necessary business details and contact information. And then you have to set up your profile. So this is pretty straightforward. Nothing really complicated, nothing really unique here. Just make sure that your business address is verifiable, because TikTok requires a physical location in the US, okay? So if your business address is in your home, your basement, whatever, it has to be verifiable. They will verify that. And you also need to verify your account to actually gain access to additional features and analytics tools. And this process usually involves confirming your email address and providing additional business information for validation. So this is pretty straightforward. It's the same process that Facebook has to go through, Amazon has to go through, and all the other social media or even marketplaces. So the first thing you have to do here is to create a TikTok business account. Next, you want to set up your e-commerce store. So if you want to do TikTok shop dropshipping, you got to set up your e-commerce store. In other words, you're running a store from the TikTok platform. So you want to choose a plan. You can choose a plan that really fits you, okay? And think about the store design. Design your store with a clean, professional look, okay? And choose a theme that aligns with your brand, and ensure that the layout is user-friendly, focusing on product presentation and ease of navigation. And also pay attention to the legal pages. So if you're running your e-commerce store from TikTok, you're taking care of those things. But if you have to do it from a third party, make sure you have legal pages. So if you want to boost your TikTok shop dropshipping from an external platform such as Shopify or BigCommerce or WooCommerce or PrestaShop, for instance, you need to integrate your store with TikTok Shop. Okay, so if it's a third-party shop, you need to integrate it. So linking your e-commerce store to TikTok Shop allows you to have a seamless management of products and orders. Right, the last thing you want is to actually miss orders, to miss questions from your customers. So what you want to do is you want to install a TikTok app on your platform. So if it is Shopify, you want to install it on Shopify. If it's on BigCommerce, install it on BigCommerce, and so on and so forth. Okay. So you got to really connect your store. Without connecting your store, you can't do anything. So after installing TikTok app on your third-party platform, whether it is Shopify or BigCommerce or WooCommerce, you want to connect accounts. So follow the installation prompts to connect your store to your TikTok business account. And this integration allows for synchronization of product listings and order management, right? You do not want to lose orders. And you also got to think about product sync. So sync your products from Shopify, BigCommerce, PrestaShop, or WooCommerce to TikTok Shop. This synchronization actually, there is no programming, there's no coding. Things are done automatically, by the way. But this process is important because it ensures that your inventory is updated in real time and that all products information is consistent across both platforms. And next, you also need to market your products on TikTok. So if you want to be successful at TikTok shop dropshipping, you have to have a strategy in marketing your products on TikTok. Okay. Well, I mean, you need to attract customers. I mean, it doesn't matter how good your product is, but if your sales funnel is not effective, if your sales funnel is not really sharp, you're not going to attract your ideal customers. Now, TikTok, luckily, offers multiple ways to market your dropshipping business. So you have organic content, you have influencer marketing, but you also have paid ads. So in terms of organic content, you can create engaging and informative videos showcasing your products, use trending hashtags, participate in viral challenges, and post regularly to build a following. Okay, consistency is really key here. If you're just posting once in a while, you're not going to build a following. Okay, so high quality content can go viral, significantly boosting your product visibility, and you got to have that. And you also got to think about influencer marketing. So you want to partner with TikTok influencers who have a large and engaged following. Okay, these influencers can promote your products through their content, providing you with access to their audience and boosting your reach and credibility. That's what you want too. You want to be able to boost. You want to be able to have that credibility like real fast. Okay, so you can also try paid ads. So utilize a TikTok's ad manager to create and run targeted ad campaigns. You can actually you can set specific audience parameters based on demographics, interests, and behaviors to ensure that your ads reach the right people, especially if you're going after a specific audience. That's how you actually can increase your audience over time. So if you think about TikTok shop dropshipping, you need to also pay attention to how you process orders. Okay. The cool thing is that TikTok does give you the foundation, the platform to actually process orders in a streamlined manner, but you got to have a strategy yourself. Okay. So once you start receiving orders, you got to really know how to handle them. And there has to be a process that you follow in and out, day in and day out to handle orders. Like when it comes to collecting payments, when it comes to a forwarding order to suppliers, when it comes to suppliers shipping your product, okay? So collect payment. When a customer places an order, collect the payment through your e-commerce platform, including the shipping cost. Ensure that your payment gateway is secure to protect customer information. You also want to forward the order to suppliers. So forward the customer's order details to your supplier. This can often be automated through your e-commerce platform to save time and reduce errors. So this is kind of cool. And also, the supplier will handle the packaging and shipping of the products directly to the customer. Now, ensure that your supplier provides tracking information that you can share with the customer. That's what you want. You want to be able to share that with your customer, okay? And finally, you want to provide excellent customer service. So maintain high customer satisfaction, because if you want to increase your reputation, if you want to increase your reliability, your accuracy, you got to have that sort of strategy. Okay. So if you want to have a successful dropshipping business, you want to maintain high customer satisfaction in terms of communication. So keep your customers informed through the order process. Send, for instance, confirmation emails and shipping updates, and provide also tracking numbers. Okay, good communication really helps build trust and transparency, and that's what you want too. And also think about post-sale support. So address any issues or queries promptly. You just never know. Things happen, normal business questions arise, and you got to be there to actually answer them. So providing excellent customer service can lead to repeat business and positive reviews. So have a clear return policy and be responsive to customer inquiries. That's how you're going to develop your reputation on TikTok shop when it comes to dropshipping. So let me talk to you about the pros of TikTok dropshipping, TikTok shop dropshipping. Not just TikTok dropshipping, but you're talking about TikTok shop dropshipping, okay? One thing you need to understand is that when it comes to dropshipping on TikTok through TikTok shop, you have a built-in audience, you have multiple ways to market, and you have viral potential. Let me explain. When I say a built-in audience, think about it. TikTok has a huge following. While not every TikTok user will be interested in your products, having access to such a large audience significantly increases your chances of finding potential customers, right? Especially from a scalability point of view, you can really increase your reach real fast, okay? So unlike starting a business from scratch, where building an audience can be a time-consuming and challenging, TikTok actually provides a ready-made traffic source to tap into. And so this built-in audience can really help you jumpstart your dropshipping business and reach more potential buyers from day one. That's what you want. You want to be able to reach more potential buyers from day one, okay? You also have multiple ways to market. Because if you think about it, TikTok is primarily known for its short-form video content, but it also offers a variety of marketing options for dropshipping businesses. So while video creation is a popular and effective way to promote products on TikTok, you're not limited to just one type of marketing strategy, okay? You can also, for instance, you can leverage other features of the platform such as live streaming, challenges, and influencer marketing, or also influencer partnerships to reach and engage with your target audience, okay? So that's really good from a flexibility point of view. You also have a viral potential. So one of the unique advantages of TikTok is its algorithm, which can rapidly boost the visibility of content that resonates with users. That's what they want. They want visibility, okay? So if your content is pretty good, it's actually boosting engagement through the platform. They're gonna really share it with other users. So the platform's For You page curates content based on user interest and engagement, allowing even new accounts to achieve a viral status if their content is compelling enough, okay? So this viral potential means that a single well-crafted video can exponentially increase your product's exposure and lead to a surge in sales if you have the right strategy, okay? So leveraging trending sounds like hashtags and creative storytelling can help your dropshipping products gain significant traction quickly, especially if the strategy is actually pretty good in the background. So let's talk now about the cons of TikTok shop dropshipping. So no product is ever perfect, right? So if you have positive sides, you probably have negative sides too. So what are the disadvantages? The disadvantages of TikTok shop dropshipping. The first thing is that engagement doesn't guarantee conversions. Okay, people might be interested in your content, but hey, listen, if they don't convert, you're just wasting your time. Okay, so despite TikTok's high engagement rates, simply garnering likes and views on your content doesn't guarantee that those viewers will convert into paying customers. But what you want to have paying customers, right? The cool thing is that if you have a well-defined marketing strategy, you are able to actually focus on converting engagement into sales. That's what you want. Because if you don't have qualified leads, you're just wasting your time, okay? So if you don't have that strategy, your time and efforts on the platform may not yield the desired results, okay? So you got to have a comprehensive plan in place to encourage conversions and drive sales effectively. And you got to have that from the get-go. Also, another disadvantage you need to understand is that you're not the only dropshipper doing TikTok shop dropshipping. You have huge competition from other dropshippers. And the thing is that everybody loves TikTok because of its virality sort of potential. So you're not the only one actually catching that trend, right? So you have lots of competition. So the rise of dropshipping on TikTok has led to increased competition among sellers, okay? So while the platform presents an opportunity for entrepreneurs to reach a large audience, it also means that many others are vying for the attention of potential customers. So if your products overlap with those offered by more established dropshippers with larger followings, you may struggle to differentiate yourself and attract customers, okay? So this heightened competition makes it crucial for dropshippers to actually find unique selling points and actually carve out a distinct niche to stand out in a crowded marketplace. What you want to do is you want to go after a specific niche. Don't try to do what everybody else is doing. Otherwise, you would really be invisible. You'll be rendered invisible if you start playing that game. You want to really go after your niche, and you want to go strong after your niche. But you have to first identify your niche, though. So, which products should you dropship on TikTok? I mean, if you want to go through a TikTok dropship, you have to have a strategy, right? So, choosing the right products is actually crucial for success on TikTok, especially if you want to do a TikTok shop dropshipping, because the competition is there, because you have a shift in market trends. The audience is changing all the time. People have different needs. And also, those products have seasonality. If your product has seasonality, you better be really, really prepared. Okay. So one thing you need to understand here is that when it comes to TikTok shop dropshipping, you have to really go for those evergreen products. If you want to go for a seasonal product, that's fine too. But evergreen products actually give you more potential for profits over time. So you have LED lights, for instance, are pretty good. Beauty products are good too. Jewelry and accessories are good as well. Sunglasses, seasonal items, pet-related items. You have phone cases. Those are pretty good from a flexibility point of view. For instance, when I say LED lights, so one thing for sure, versatile and visually appealing are really those products, especially for home decor and DIY projects. Okay. You also have a high demand for makeup, skincare, and beauty tools due to TikTok's focus on beauty contents. That's pretty good from a flexibility point of view. You also have jewelry and accessories. So those are timeless favorites that appeal to a TikTok's diverse audience. You have sunglasses. Okay. You can see that the products I'm telling you here, they're not seasonal products. I mean, sunglasses, of course, you're not going to use sunglasses in winter, but like all year long, sunglasses are always trendy, okay? They're always stylish, and they attract fashion-conscious users. Even some fashion-conscious users use sunglasses actually in winter. So, you have a pretty solid base for customers. You have seasonal items, so holiday decorations and festival accessories experience actually seasonal surges in demand. You have pet-related items, so increasingly, those products are increasingly popular among pet owners passionate about their pets. So that's really good, okay? And you have practical accessories for personalizing and protecting devices, especially for new smartphone releases. Now, what I want to say here is that you have to really understand that I just gave you a general idea of what products you have to go for. But what you want to do is you want to personalize that. You want to adapt it to your specific niche, right? Every niche is different. So your niche might be different than the one that I just gave you, but at least you have an idea. You want to really make sure that you choose products that are evergreen. Don't go for seasonal products. Go for products that are evergreen, and adapt those products to your specific niche. And please go after a specific niche. So the final thoughts here, when it comes to a TikTok shop dropshipping, you have to understand that you have a platform that gives you a lucrative opportunity for you to capitalize on the platform's immense popularity and engaged user base. Those users are very engaged, okay? But remember, engaged doesn't mean conversions. Engaged means they will like your content, they will forward it, they will share it. But in terms of conversion, that's another issue. So you got to have in the background another strategy to actually ensure conversions. Okay. In other words, you have to translate that engagement, that likability of your content into conversions. Okay. And also, while it offers a low startup cost and access to a built-in audience, challenges such as competition and conversion optimization must be actually navigated strategically. This is something to really think about. So by selecting the right products, partnering with reliable suppliers, and implementing effective marketing strategies, you can really, if you are an aspiring dropshipper, you can maximize your chances of success in this dynamic e-commerce landscape. But again, I want to insist on the fact that you got to really carve out a specific niche and you want to go after that niche. Okay. Don't try to really sell everything to everybody at the same time. No, for you to really survive in this industry, for survive on TikTok, actually, and build a following, you want to really go after a specific audience and really have that audience actually, with their pain points. You want to solve their pain points. If you are able to solve their pain points, then you are going to attract that audience big time. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about TikTok Shop dropshipping. I explained to you how it works, the pros and cons of TikTok Shop dropshipping, and what products to actually dropship with TikTok dropshipping this year. Thank you so much. God bless you. I will see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.